Morning. Today is October 7th, and it is freaking early in the morning. And I recorded something last night as an additional reflection to what I said, so I'll add that to the end of this video. But what I also want to say is that I want to reiterate that the person that I was complaining about has, for the most part, been very responsible in terms of responding via communication style A, except for that one situation a couple months ago where it could have had some financial implications. So I don't want to make it seem like it's something that's pervasive. Even though I stand on what I said about reading being fundamental and making sure that even if you are quick to respond using that style, that you also may want to pause and read not only what the person said to you, but also that you read back what you wrote. But generally speaking, good using that communication style. Like I said, sometimes I think when this person is stressed and overwhelmed with too many things going on, I've tried to make I tried to be understanding about that and try not to be judgmental. But the combination of what happened on Friday was the straw that broke the camel's back in terms of the kind of just the smart remarks like wait a minute, you didn't respond for 3 days, and then I sent a follow-up and you didn't respond, but then you act irritated that I use a different communication style because I'm trying to help you to get something done. And so I would say that also too, I am very, my professional background is in consulting and project management. And so I am the type of person that very organized, and I move things forward and I move fast. And I totally understand that, sometimes my professional pace might be difficult to keep up with. And so when I say what I said about ghosting, again, I'm not talking about just, hey, how you doing, and not hearing back. I'm talking about professional things that I am trying to get done, and also too, like I said, some personal type things as well, of like just ghosting. And like I said, I feel like the person was excellent in the beginning of our relationship in terms of being responsive, like the best I've ever experienced in terms of my experience with this person. And I just feel like they got comfortable. And then on top of that too, not just comfortable, but as I began to assert my boundaries of like not wanting to do things at the last minute and all the things that I feel like, then they started acting funny. And that's when the ghosting kind of started, of like just, weird shit. And almost like I was pissing them off. And so they were punishing me by not responding. And I feel like that's especially what happened around that time when the situation really was egregious. And then just other times where it's like, and then also too, I would say that the other thing that I did try to do is that when I felt like I was being ghosted, what I would do is I would have like a whole to-do list, and I would keep track of all the things that I needed to discuss with this person in a professional meeting. But then that just became like too much. Like I have to manage your disorganization, and it's like I'm not really getting paid for that. That's too much. So I just decided to stop over functioning in terms of this person's behavior. And so, but I do want to reiterate that usually communication style A, I have found, has been the best way to deal with this person. It's just that when they ghosted me using communication style A, it reminded me that, or it triggered me because of all the other times other forms of communication have been ignored. And it's just complicated because we have done a lot together, and, maybe we just needed a little reset. So anyway, make it a great day. So again, today is Monday, October 6th. And I realized that maybe I need to make a clarification. And the clarification is this. What I have been complaining about is someone that I have a combination of both a personal and a professional situation with. So I don't want to make it seem like what I'm saying is like I'm just sending like TikToks or something to a person or a random just like haha check this out type of text messages, and that's what's getting ghosted. I'm actually talking about real transactional professional relationship situations that require professional courtesy and professional response. And I come from training from being with one of the big, I guess they're the big four now, but at the time they were a big six accounting firm. And my professional training is that you respond within 24 hours, and maybe it's now 24 to 48 hours. And I understand that it's not always easy to do, especially with the digital age and everyone expecting responses, immediately and all the things, and that you need to be tethered by your phone. So, or tethered to your phone. And so I don't want to make it sound like I'm unreasonable, because there are people who send me stuff via DMs and text messages that I never respond to, because it's like, girl, I do not have time to read or to look at the random reels and the random stuff you're sending me, trying to send me, I guess, your thoughts about something. I don't know. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm unreasonable. I am a very, I think, reasonable person, and the stuff that I'm referring to is more along the lines of professional courtesies and things like that. And then even being ghosted in terms of, good morning, how are you doing? How's your family doing? Those kinds of things, and realizing that I was getting ghosted on that kind of stuff too. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me stop even showing that I care. So anyway, I just wanted to add that as a clarification, that for 99% of you sending me random stuff is like, I will ghost you too. So I am not talking about ghosting on things that don't require a response. I'm talking about things that actually require professional courtesy for the most part, in terms of trying to do professional things. And so anyway, and then I'm also talking about too, just professional, not professional, but just respect of people's time, and not waiting to the last minute and then expecting that a person just needs to be waiting for an invitation or waiting for your response and then laughing it off like, haha, we know we do everything at the last minute. And it's like, okay, haha, I'm glad that you know that you do everything at the last minute, but I don't. And so therefore, if you want me to be there, if my presence is important to you, you may need to make a different choice. So, yeah, those are the clarifications that come to mind in this moment in time. Make it a great evening. All right. And also, too, today is still October 7th. And as you can see, sometimes it takes me to think about things and process things and make sure that I'm being thorough and fair. And so, like I said, maybe I just needed a reset with this person, and I'll let some frustrating things build up into a conflagration, so to speak, because this person has oftentimes I'm very grateful for having them in my life and the wonderful things that we've been able to do for each other and with each other. But I just had to draw the line in terms of some things that I really just don't like and why I have pulled back in terms of spending time with them and being around them. The continuous complaining about how other people are messing up when I just feel like maybe you also need to take a look at yourself is a thing. And also to the ghosting, especially too, it's like, okay, how are we supposed to move things forward if I have no or, maybe we just need to figure something else out. But anyway, I don't want that to be the overwhelming thing and negate all the good. I did get in my feelings. I did get mad, and but I'm not an unreasonable person. Sometimes when I've just had enough, I've had enough. And also too, just the smart remarks. Like sometimes that just is cutting and doesn't work for me. So smart remarks, all the last minute stuff. That's just, yeah. I guess maybe needed a reset and needed to express what I've tried to just overfunction and manage and just became unmanageable. So Friday was the straw that broke the camel's back. I finally got to say whatever I needed to say over the weekend instead of, I guess, maybe not being as explicit in my communication about my frustration. And here we are today. Anyway, make it a great day.